This is not a trend. This is not a phase. Across the globe, Gen Z is quietly making a choice that is shocking the world. From the United States to Ghana, from Canada to Indonesia, Gen Z is falling in love with Islam. What is really going on? Is it the aesthetics, the spirituality, or the way everyone suddenly glows during Ramadan? But seriously, why are so many young people today saying, you know what, Islam got something special? Let's break it down. Born between 1997 and 2012, the Generation Z, popularly known as Gen Z, has been called the most anxious, most depressed, and most online generation in history. Raised on smartphone, drowned in social media, they've seen everything. But something is changing, quietly and deeply away from the noise. Gen Z is asking the question the world forgot to answer: who am I really? And for more and more of them, the answer is Islam. So why Islam? Why would a generation addicted to freedom, choice, and instant gratification choose a religion of rules, prayer, and discipline? Let's reflect on a few key points. 1. Purpose over popularity. Islam offers what Gen Z craves: purpose. It says you are not an accident. You are created with meaning. In a world shouting, do whatever you want, Islam whispers, do what's right. Because in Islam, you are not just a body scrolling through a screen of illusion. You are a soul known by your Creator, and your life is not a mistake, it's a mission. 2. Discipline that heals. 5 daily prayers, no alcohol, no drugs, modesty, and the month of Ramadan. To outsiders, this looks like restriction, but to Gen Z, it feels like healing and order in a chaotic world, a world that tells you to numb your pain and scroll past your anxiety. Islam says, face it, heal it, find peace through purpose. What the world calls restriction, Gen Z is starting to recognize as real freedom. 3. Mental health relief. While the world rushes to therapy, Gen Z Muslims are discovering that Islam already offered mindfulness before it was a trend. Dhikr, dua, and sujood. These are remembrance and prayers to Allah that unlocks the mind and soul. 4th point, social justice and equality. Gen Z fights for justice, and they are finding Islam has always stood against racism, poverty, oppression, and corruption. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, no Arab is better than a non-Arab, except in righteousness. This was said 1,400 years ago, long before hashtags, long before human rights conventions. Islam spoke justice, and a generation of truth seekers are listening. Islam rise among Gen Z isn't happening in streets alone. It's rampant on the screens too. Islam has found its way on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, not through marketing, but through authenticity. On TikTok, the hashtag Revert to Islam has millions of views. Short videos about prayer, miracles in the Quran, and the Prophet's teachings are changing lives. But the journey isn't always easy. Islamophobia is real, misconceptions are loud, and staying on the path takes strength. Some loses friends, some hide their faith, others face online hate and family pressure. But still, they stay, still they pray. Because when you've tasted the truth, you can't go back. Islam is not growing because it's marketed. It's growing because it answers the heart, because it calls the soul home. Gen Z is not rejecting religions. They are choosing Islam because it's real, because it's timeless, because it works. In a time when everyone is searching, Gen Z is finding peace where no one expected, in the Quran, in the Sunnah, and in the mercy of Allah. In the end, here is the truth. Islam isn't just growing among Gen Z because it's different. It's growing because it's the truth. It's not changing to match the world. It invites the world to change for the better. It's not about the hype. It's about peace, purpose, and sincerity. And Gen Z, the most curious, conscious, and connected generation ever, are realizing that the answers they've been looking for have been here all along. In a world full of filters, Islam is original and unfiltered truth. So if you are a Gen Z and you've been curious about Islam, don't worry, you are not alone and you are not crazy. You are just waking up. You are finding your way home. Do well to subscribe and like the video. This is just the first episode. More general Islam knowledge coming your way. I hope to catch you on the next episode. Assalamu alaikum.